In support of the 2010 Winter Olympics, Fort St. John presents itself as a location for a new multi-sport training facility that will serve Fort St. John and area, offering a world-class venue for recreation, training, community events, concerts, and conventions. The Fort St. John Enerplex provides an energetic vision for the energetic city. Fort St. John has one of the strongest economies in Canada, and the stability of this diversified economy will support the long-term viability of a world-class training facility, creating a lasting Olympic legacy in northeastern British Columbia. The northern cooperative spirit of the energetic city will get the job done, ensuring the success of this project. The Enerplex will build on Fort St. John's long and illustrious history in a wide range of sports and cultural activities, expanding recreational opportunities in the community. Through determination and dedication, athletes from the energetic city have excelled, gaining Fort St. John a reputation as one of the leading sports communities in Canada. This history of accomplishment includes Linda Johnson-Blair, a two-time Olympian from Fort St. John. Today, the energetic city is home to champions of a new era. Jay and Denny Morrison, born and raised in the Peace Country, are among the top speed skaters in Canada. 20-year-old Denny became an Olympic champion as he and his teammates won a silver medal in the men's team pursuit at the 2006 Winter Olympics in Torino, Italy. The energetic city also has a strong tradition of accomplishment in other sports and cultural disciplines, producing champions in events ranging from Paralympic volleyball to Irish dancing.
Hi, I'm Daryl Mills, 1994 world champion bull rider. Fort St. John has athletes with big goals and no fear.
Fort St. John, the city of world-class athletes.
My name is Tessa Bilodeau, and I am the junior women's cycling champion of Alberta.
I'm Quentin Gamble, 13th place World Youth Track and Field. Fort St. John produced champions because we have dedication.
Congratulations, Northwest Junior Hockey League champion. What a Game 5.
Thus, as British Columbia prepares for the 2010 Winter Olympics, the Enerplex will recognize Fort St. John's rich athletic heritage while providing a training complex for Olympic athletes throughout Canada and around the world.
What the Enerplex will do is it will provide tremendous opportunities for people of all of a big range of ages, you know, from youth to seniors, in terms of the facilities that will be in it.
Fort St. John has demonstrated that it has the commitment and the ability to host major events. In 1975, the energetic city was the birthplace of the Northern BC Winter Games and has hosted this annual event a total of 4 times, more than any other northern community in the province. Fort St. John has also hosted the province-wide BC Winter Games in 1984, making the energetic city the only community in all of British Columbia to have hosted 5 multi-sport Winter Games. In 2007, the Northern BC Winter Games will once again return to Fort St. John. Other major events held in Fort St. John include the Speed Skating Nationals in 2000, the BC Festival of the Arts in 2001, and the BC Amateur Golf Championships in 2003. This record of accomplishment shows that the energetic city with its enthusiastic volunteers, gets the job done on time and in style. The Enerplex will be the solution to a critical shortage of recreational facilities in Fort St. John. The existing venues are booked solid. The kids' arena is starting to show its age, and it is becoming uneconomical to maintain the ice surface. With the support of the provincial government in the form of a $12.5 million grant and the support of the community, the vision of the Enerplex can become a reality.
The province will provide $12.5 million to help with the construction of the new indoor speed skating rink.
The City of Fort St. John has been working with city residents and recreational groups for more than 3 years to develop the Enerplex proposal, which includes an indoor speed skating oval, an NHL-size hockey rink, an Olympic-size hockey rink, an indoor track, and a fitness facility. Future uses could include indoor tennis, soccer, and track and field sports. The Enerplex will also serve the community as a venue for concerts, trade shows, and festivals, functioning as a multi-use facility that will offer something for everyone. Fort St. John's economic strength, which gives it the ability to support the Enerplex, resides not only in rich supplies of oil and gas, but in forestry and agriculture. These big three industries give Fort St. John an economic diversity that is rare among resource communities. The strength of the region's wood industry is exemplified by the new Peace Valley OSB mill, a sign of renewed vitality in the forest sector, and the mill marks the beginning of even greater forestry expansion. Today, Fort St. John has one of the strongest economies in Canada, and the stability of this diversified economy will support the long-term viability of the Enerplex. This is Fort St. John, a land of energy and opportunity, the birthplace of the Northern BC Winter Games and the home of champions. Fort St. John's long tradition of success in sports includes Linda Johnson-Blair and a multitude of other distinguished athletes, all of whom have passed the torch to the Morrison brothers and a new group of champions. The Enerplex proposal has met the Premier's call for Olympic partnerships throughout the province, giving the world an opportunity to experience all that Fort St. John and Northern British Columbia have to offer. The project is moving forward and will benefit from corporate sponsorship within the big three areas of Fort St. John's economy: oil and gas, agriculture, and forestry. Local corporate sponsorship would be especially fitting if design plans were to draw on the rich resources within the region, envisioning, for example, one of the largest wood-built recreation complexes in the world. In the spirit of 2010, Fort St. John is showing that it has the energy to build an Olympic legacy that will shape the future of the energetic city for years to come.